There's only a certain amount of things in the economy. As the rich get aggressively richer, they start to consume more stuff, and that means less stuff for you. And the way that you see that is generally the prices of things that you buy going up.
The major fallacy underlying this video is the assumption that rich people get rich only by making other people poor, because we are all fighting for ownership over a limited amount of resources. This would be true if rich people like Bill Gates and Elon Musk were marauding warlords who pillaged towns for their riches, but it is not true in a market-oriented economy. Milton and Rose Friedman argue that the most important insight of Adam Smith's 1776 book, The Wealth of Nations, is that both parties will benefit in a voluntary exchange. They state most economic fallacies derive from the neglect of this simple insight, from the tendency to assume that there is a fixed pie, that one party can gain only at the expense of another. The idea that increased consumption by the rich will lead to rising prices doesn't make much sense. Even if it could be proven that a sudden increase in prices was due to increased consumption by the wealthy, prices would not increase indefinitely because the increase in prices will lead to an increase in profits. Henry Hazlitt writes that this, in turn, will tend to attract more firms into the manufacture of that product, and induce existing firms to invest more capital into making it. The increased production will tend to reduce the price of the product again. If prices are rising, as Gary describes, then it is likely that government policies are interfering with the market mechanism. It is also strange to blame the rich for increasing prices when many of the wealthiest people in modern history got rich by making goods and services more affordable for the masses. Thomas Sowell writes that most of the great fortunes in American history have resulted from someone's figuring out how to reduce costs so as to be able to charge lower prices and therefore gain a mass market for the product. Henry Ford did this with automobiles, Rockefeller with oil, Carnegie with steel, and we can add Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk to this list.